Listen to that crunch. Do you love sourdough, but hate the time, effort, and mess it creates?
Oh no!
If so, have I got a hack for you. You're not going to want to miss this. Baking bread is simple, really. It's 4 ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. To get started, I'm dumping 1.5 cups of warm water into my bowl. Next comes our yeast. Don't be afraid of your yeast. Your yeast is your friend. Yeast loves you. You just gotta learn to love it back. One way to love your yeast back is to give it a little food. So in here we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. Now this is where the sourdough part comes in. So to give it that sourdough tang, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, followed by 1/4 cup of sour cream, or you could also use Greek yogurt here. And I'm just whisking it all to combine. We're now going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt, followed by 1 tablespoon of your favorite olive oil. Next comes our dry ingredients, 3.5 cups of bread flour. I use bread flour, but you could certainly use all-purpose. And then mix that until a shaggy dough forms. At this point, I'm switching to my hands because I have some stubborn pockets of flour on the bottom of my bowl that won't mix in. But your hands are your best tools in your kitchen. Cover. Put it in a warm spot to let rise for 1 hour. As you can see, I have a bread-proof setting on my oven, but if you don't, you can add it just to your oven with the light on, and that would be fine, or any other warm space that you can think of. After 60 minutes in a warm oven, your dough should be nice and bubbly like this. Now comes my favorite part, shaping and filling our dough. So we're going to take our dough and plop it onto a floured surface. Sprinkle the top with a little bit of flour so you can work with it, and fold it into a rough rectangle. Here's what makes this bread really shine, our filling. 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, 1/2 of a brick of cream cheese, 6 slices of crumbled bacon. I froze my cheese just so it holds up in the oven when it's baking. And last but not least, and what makes this really special, my homemade cowboy candy. If you've never had cowboy candy, it's just a candied pickled jalapeno. If you're interested, I could make a video on me making this homemade. Leave it for me in the comments below. So we're just going to add our cheeses and our toppings. Just sprinkle them right in. Try and get them evenly spread on the dough. Go right up to the edges. All right, now we're going to sprinkle our bacon in the center. Who doesn't love bacon, right? I do want to reserve some for decorating the top of the loaf once it's formed. So I'm going to save about that much. Then go in and sprinkle a couple of tablespoons of your cowboy candy around. If you don't have cowboy candy, you can just add regular sliced or chopped up jalapenos to this. That would be just fine. All right, now we're going to fold it up like a letter. We'll start on one side, the bottom side, the other end, the top end. Okay, we're going to form it into a ball. Flip it over. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I have a piece of parchment here, and I'm just going to plop my dough ball on it. Awesome. And let this rest for about 20 minutes while our oven is preheating. You want to crank up your oven to 450 degrees and insert a Dutch oven to get nice and hot. Our pan is now screaming hot. We're going to uncover our bread, carefully transfer it into our Dutch oven. Perfect. We're going to give it a few scores. Not all the way through. I think 2 would be fine. Oh, that one went all the way through, but that's fine. We're going to sprinkle it with our remaining bacon that we saved. That looks beautiful already. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. And we're just going to sprinkle a few of our jalapenos on top. This gets covered with a heavy lid, and back into the oven it goes for 20 minutes. Seven minutes to go, guys. Put it on a wire rack to let it cool. Look at that beautiful baby. Now for a taste. Did you hear that crunch? Holy crap, Lois. This is so delicious. If you guys give it a try, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to see more recipes like these. Bye.